ever had a conversation start off by someone that said, hey, I've got good news and I've got bad news? And so you're sitting there going, well, do I want to hear the good news first or do I want to hear the bad news first? I think we've all experienced that. There's a story about the two men that had been playing golf all of their life together. They played every Sunday morning for all of their life. Didn't go to church, by the way. But they got together and they said, you know, it'd be nice to know if there's golf in heaven. And so they made a pact that the first one to go to heaven would somehow relay the information back to the one on the earth, is there golf in heaven? And sure enough, one day Bob died. Bob went to heaven. And a week later, Bill's on the earth, and Bill had a dream. And Bob was saying, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Heaven is great. There's golf up here all the time, great golf courses. I played golf today and I had 4 hole-in-ones. And Bill in the earth said, well, if that's the good news, what's the bad news? He said, you've got a tea time tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I don't know if that was good news or bad news. But you know, the Bible, I want to share this morning, 2 Timothy 3 verse 1 says, bad news, that in the last days perilous times are going to happen. Perilous times are going to occur because of the action of mankind. Man, once again, is going to become corrupt. He's going to be boastful and proud. He's going to lose his natural affections. He's going to be a liar and a thief. He's going to call good evil, evil good. All of these things are going to happen, and Paul saw that. But the good news is, he said later on, that because of all this bad news, Christians are going to be persecuted and afflicted. But he said the same thing that happened to Paul, here's the good news, the same thing that happened to Paul, but he said, through it all, the Lord delivered me from all the persecution and all the affliction. And the good thing about today is the Lord's going to do the same thing for you and I. But verse 14 really ties it in a knot. Paul said, continue in that which you've learned and that which you are assured of. That's the good news of the gospel. Not just to learn something, but to be assured of what you've learned. And that bad news will always be good news to the Christian.